So welcome back once again to Murder House. Lost Cub at the Murder House. It's technically the Murder Place, but we like to call it the Murder House. But the Murder House is a lively, sometimes more so than others, place to be. It's evening. People put in a lot of effort into catching up some deadfall, doing some wood chopping. You guys have at this point several of the fireplaces stocked and going, so it doesn't get but so cold inside. And truth be told, there's a good number of rooms with fireplaces. So it's pretty viable for people to be able to keep pretty warm, keep pretty cozy, even in the rooms they've taken to sleep in. And yeah, you've just kind of got the whole situation. People come, people go. Today, Becca is in fact around. Tonight, in fact, Becca is still around, though she is done throwing wrenches at the heating problem for the water in the upstairs shower. And is just hanging out, idly sipping on a beer, watching Bill putter around with his bulletin boards and his veritable conspiracy theory, because it's just kind of fun to watch him do it. But antics are everywhere. So do please, as we zoom in through the door thematically with the camera, what all are people up to? Let's do this thing.
Drinking quite heavily.
Bill sits down and lights a cigarette. You know what? I give up. They basically wipe themselves off the face of the earth, and I give up. That's it. That's the end of it. Fuck you, gardeners. Fuck all of you. Fuck you, old-timey looking dude. Fuck you, his flat-faced wife. And fuck you too, creepy little kid in the corner. Fuck
Bill.
all of you.
Bill.
What?
Bill.
What?
Hey, buddy, come here.
What do you want?
Come here. Have a drink with me.
Look, if this is about what happened earlier, that little fucker was being frustrating.
No, Bill. Bill plonks himself down. Have a drink with me.
Oh my god, this is like watching a toddler sip whiskey.
Look, Bill, just have a drink. Why can't you have a drink with me? I've been drinking all day, and I've discovered that we have a lot of booze down there, so everything's fine. I got the info. We didn't kill the guy up in the room. Everything's fine. We have a mansion.
Which killed the guy up in the room?
I didn't kill the guy up in the room. I just yelled at him a bit.
What are we even going to do? We've got two people. How is that other one not a missing person yet?
Who?
Penny.
I don't fucking know.
Like, at this point, we have two people where it's going to be, like, on a fucking local news channel. And they're going to be like, these children are missing. And then we're going to be fucked.
She has parents, Bill. She has a a steady flow of people to talk to.
Oh, wait. She actually, like, left here at some point to smooth that out?
I'm assuming so. Otherwise, she's just been stuck under the bed with Heidi.
Yeah, so
which is
we've got
really
that.
really awkward, because I've been sleeping in there, and well.
Are you serious?
What?
Oh my god. I can't know this. I can't know this.
Oh, Bill, you don't even know the half of it, Bill.
I can know it once you're 18, but I can't know it now. I cannot have actual knowledge of anything that happened.
Oh no, Bill, like last night I went out to like a place and they had like, you know, those college clubs?
Yes, I'm well aware of clubs where college students tend to be.
Oh, well. I knew you were a guy who knew like a club like that. They had like the whips and things.
What were you doing in the... You shouldn't even legally have been allowed in that place.
I got it was just fun. It was great.
Like they should have like asked to see her ID.
Oh no, they didn't care. The perfect thing, it was really easy to get in. Takes a long, unnatural swig of that beer bottle.
Well, they're gonna get sued soon.
Oh, they didn't know it was. They didn't know I'm only 17.
I'm aware that they apparently had a severe lapse in judgment. I'm just wondering how many of those lapses in judgment the establishment's had over time.
It's fine. We left soon after and I got into a fight at a frat party, so it was fine.
Did you kill the guy?
I broke a bottle over his head.
You might have killed a guy.
I know he's not dead. He was breathing when we left.
Anton, that's not how. Okay. Anton,
Yes.
that's not how long-term issues with concussions work. You could have killed somebody.
I mean, well, he was being rude to the girl I was with, so I am.
Another girl?
Yes.
I swear to God, you collect these people like Pokemon.
Yep, I do. Takes a long drink and then throws it so it smashes off the wall. Like,
Don't fucking do that. God
What?
damn it.
I
Why
like to
not?
think that bottle goes ahead and like makes a bit of an arc, and when it goes ahead and hits the wall, it hits the wall just right next to the door frame. As when Sage goes ahead and walks on through, sort of like he takes one or two steps like further down the hall, then he goes ahead and cranes his neck.
Sage, my boy.
Garf!
I'm spread.
I like to think that you go ahead and lunge at him, and he's like,
Mhm.
"Oh, this is happening now." Goes ahead and like accepts the hug as it was given, and returns it as it was given. Pat, pat.
Sage, my boy. Look, his bill. It's Sage.
It is indeed that is who I am.
Sage, we have another possible murder.
No, we don't. He
But-
was alive.
okay.
Anton
just gotta,
saw fit to break a bottle over a man's head.
Look, I broke a ball over his head. He collapsed. He was breathing. His friends are fine, and some girls went, "Yeah," and we all walked out.
Sounds like
Darkly
you had quite the adventure.
I did. And I got some important info, which I should tell you all.
That being.
Apparently,
Hey, did you guys all know you have a doorbell? Because you do now, and it's ringing.
Sweet fucking Jesus!
yeah, Anton falls over. Poof.
Suddenly there's a doorbell. You guys didn't know you had a doorbell, but it's ringing now.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Oh shit! It's the police.
Who hooked that up?
Sage is gonna go ahead and run towards the window.
That guy just
Anton
kind of
runs in.
slow glances over her shoulder, like, when the fuck did we get a doorbell?
Anton runs into the wall like in panic.
Good thinking,
No one
Anton.
answers like the door to wherever you are. I don't know if you're even near the front door. It opens, and
Yeah.
Penny kind of peeks in and looks around.
Yeah, Penny peeks in and sees Becca flailing around, being like, guys, what in the actual Jesus fuck? And like, she's just turning to start towards the door as you open it, and she's like, oh, hey, what's up?
Evening.
Come on in.
This must have been working because I was not convinced it was going to when I touched it. How are
I'm-
you and Rebecca?
There's like the pause and the glance again, like, why always with the. She shrugs. Doing all right. Anton's wasted. Bill's mad. Sage is kind of peers into the next room, leaning back, being Sage.
I certainly hope they're not angry with me. I've been back. They just haven't been paying attention. You know.
Oh, nah, you fine.
Oh. I am presumably less mad now that I know I'm not going to see your face on a fucking milk carton. Anton,
Yes.
what were you going to say about important information?
I got laid. Grins as he like smiles.
I
So
fucking hate you.
Absolutely mission critical.
High five says, "Yeah, it is."
That's
Slap.
it. Nothing else.
She was a milf. Stands
Becca
up.
just kind of glances over at Penny
I can't
and
know that.
holds up her partial bottle of beer and is like, you drink because you might want it at this point.
I
I,
don't know if I should drink anymore. You remember what happened last time?
And just don't
cannot
go overboard, you'll be fine. Here,
be
this
in
is
the
half empty
room.
anyways.
with a bunch of drunk minors.
She says as she takes the beer and drinks it.
There's just a nod. Becca goes back in, wades into the basement to get herself another bottle.
God damn it.
I'm
Takes a moment. You hear some clinking, and it's like, Jesus Christ, Anton!
What, Becca?
What?
What?
Do you guys have any idea how much of this shit he's gone through? Fuck me. Finally comes up with another bottle. Shoots Anton the fucking side eye like it's her fucking job.
Yeah,
She
seriously.
shoots him a look so hard it reverses the Earth's fucking rotation.
I mean, is it more liquid than he has blood?
Yeah, there might still be some blood in his fucking alcohol stream right now. Fuck.
Sage is gonna go ahead and waft Anton's breath to his nostrils, like
That
you
was
do
a
when you're
mistake.
testing like a noxious chemical. It just goes ahead and gives it a hard sniff. About what? 4, maybe.
Gonna have to buy a fucking breathalyzer with a lot of you.
Besides,
Okay.
I just started. I don't know what you were talking about. She takes another swig of her half beer.
it wasn't that bad. There was just a lot of them there, and I had them.
Look, just never again tell me what adults you've roped into committing a felony.
Hey.
Yes.
If it's better, kind of coughs a bit. She's like supernatural and shit.
Okay, supernatural how?
She's 50. And a vampire.
And a vampire!
Wait, what kind of vampire? So you're talking about a psychic vampire? We're talking about blood drinking vampire?
We saw those on the History Channel.
Are we
once.
talking about
Psychic ones that-
Chupacabra? Are we talking about a Dracula?
Now that
She's
wasn't on
dead.
the History Channel.
Are we talking
dead.
about Twilight vampires?
Sage, she's dead. Sage,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
vampires
all right.
are dead. Yes, that is
So-
a core property of them. But what
No.
kind of dead?
No, there are more things at play here. 1, vampires apparently exist. 2,
yeah.
she was 50. And 3, you fucked a 50-year-old corpse. And you need to square that with yourself now.
I did. But
That was
I
a
got
bad
this-
move.
I got this info. I got a friend.
Okay. Okay, I think we're moving a little fast on that train. Okay, 1, you don't even know if whatever she told you is true. 2, you don't
I
know if she's really a friend or not. Okay, do you remember how Interview with the fucking Vampire ended? The guy drove away, and then Lestat popped up like, I'm Tom Cruise, and killed him.
Did not kill him. I think he became another vampire.
Oh, shut up, Louis.
What you... I'm Louis in this conversation. Okay. I know when I need to go ahead and have an existential, angsty argument with myself over whether or not this young thing that I've gone ahead and produced deserves to live.
Can I be Aaliyah?
Guys, it's
Wow,
fine.
you brought it back to the deep roads, young squire.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting movie.
Yeah.
Guys, it's fine. Look. The reason why I know she wasn't lying is because she hates the other vampire bitch that's in the woods as much as I do.
Okay, so now we're basically surrounded by vampires. The living
there's
dead,
only-
folks.
There's only 2.
How about you ask all your dead relatives how we're supposed to feel about the living dead?
Oh, they said it's fine. You
Boy,
just kill them,
This
or
is
you just
this is
you
a
just
lot
don't
to
show 'em your
unpack
back.
right here. Vampires and dead people and 50-year-old corpse fucking. I don't know. I think I came back at the wrong time.
You might have done. Sage extends his
Okay.
hand. I'm Sage, by the way.
Hi, I'm Penny. I committed a triple homicide. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I won't
I've-
judge you based on your past actions.
I am so
I
dead.
committed a candlelight visual, so that must got me some good karma, right?
I've
Becca
committed.
taps her bottle.
I know, Anton. I know you've committed many murders.
I am the homicide king. That's what I am.
Me and Sage are.
Proud of young man. What are you doing?
I would
You're
say
Look at him. He is a mess.
I am aware.
Picks up the bottle and starts drinking. Yeah, I am.
She just kind of slaps her and said, "You stop that right now."
Oh yeah, he's
Oh,
like 2
wow.
steps away from being a fucking puddle of
You-
booze.
You are angry in a way that I am angry.
I mean, come on. We have
That's
like right
fine.
to call him corpse fucker from now on.
Look, we're gonna straighten out the whole vampire issue when he's sober, because right now trying to get details out of him is like trying to string a camel through the eye of a
Look.
needle.
Look, let me put it like this.
Are you sure he's a vampire? That sounds kind of stupid.
I'm not a vampire.
I mean,
Uh,
she's a vampire. I mean, that's
mean-
just.
We're
She's shown me her-
werewolves.
Maybe
Sure,
vampirism is a sexually transmitted condition?
Hmm.
No,
That's
I fucking
sad.
hated Underworld. No,
She showed me her fangs. It's fine.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could buy a pair of those on Amazon
Yeah,
for
look-
about
Oh,
$9.
we
I-
will
Is,
sort out.
is showing you her fangs a euphemism for something else?
I
I'm
mean,
Chris Hansen, and it's
Yeah.
time we had a chat.
Stands up. Well, Sage gets it.
Fuck.
That's why you're my boy Sage like smushes his cheeks.
I can't. I should be angrier about your depletion of our alcohol reserves, considering that I paid for all of this. But-
But it's fine.
Hey, Billy, he didn't touch the whiskey though. He just went for the beer.
I've switched. No longer about whiskey or scotch.
You're a gin man,
No, I've switched to apple pie.
Bill.
Look,
I thought we had a thing, Bill. I thought we were
I-
gonna share whiskey together. Now you're on apple pie.
I have nothing to prove, and it tastes like apple pie
Why do you hurt me, Bill?
because
Oh,
we
shit,
don't have a
that's-
refrigerator to keep the fixings for White Russians.
Let's fucking shine. Grinning.
It keeps better than keeping gallons of milk down there to spoil, and Kahlua for that matter.
Yeah, I
Okay.
did not like expect like all of these antiquities when I first saw this place. I should have, but I've been thoroughly schooled about how shitty the plumbing is, which is non-existent.
Yeah, that's a better word for it. Non-existent. Yeah.
beside-
We're also going to
Besides-
have to figure out the plumbing situation before we all fucking die of tuberculosis.
You're
Oof.
not gonna die of tuberculosis, Bill. You got a toilet. And you got a shower. It just only runs cold.
Just saying, we're living old timey right now, and that means old timey diseases.
Sage is gonna go ahead and point to Becca for a hot second. I think I got that covered. As he turns around, bends on over, sort of picks up a box, and the box goes ahead and jangles like freaking nothing. But he goes ahead and walks on over, shows you the box, and simply says, "These are sun catchers. And when we get an actual tanker up there to go ahead and hold water, we're gonna hang these dang sun catchers on it. Now translate the light into energy and into heat. It's gonna be perfect.
So you want me to put in a water tank?
Yes.
Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna. I don't have any useful skills other than paying for everything. Okay.
Gets the little finger gun.
Now, here's the other deal. My resources are kind of fucking strained right now.
That because you took Abigail on as a job?
That's also because I'm funding this place. Like right now, I'm back to like less for me than when I started. Though technically, I'm making more money these days.
But I'm the one who paid Becca.
And who do you think bought all the materials?
I bought most of the materials.
There's been an ongoing usage. I have
Becca
an
might have
Excel
a smug
sheet.
look on her face if people want a pee in a ear.
Here's the thing. I don't trust your memorization of the ledgers with your drunkenness at the moment, Anton. But I know you pitched in as
Hey.
well.
Hey, I paid her. And we did do that.
Bill's head is so up his own ass. I don't think he'd pee in the air.
She's just got that's none of my business going on with that beer.
All right.
She might have gotten double paid. She ain't complaining.
It's been an ongoing resource usage. I have several Excel sheets just dedicated to this place, really.
I just paid in cash because it was easier.
I'm sorry, are we done with the vampire sex? No.
No,
we will go
No.
back to the vampires when he is sober.
Stands up. I got this. Her name is Renee. She is a college student. I don't know what she studies. That was a lie.
I thought you said she was 50 years old.
Yeah,
I
but
thought you
apparently
said that she was a vampire.
she is a vampire masquerading as a college student. Keep up, Sage.
Where-
Jeez.
Going to what? Fucking night school?
When did you meet this woman?
I met her at a party
I mean, when?
a couple of weeks ago.
How
And
many
then I
weeks
went-
ago was that?
4
Where were you?
at a house party.
Where?
At a house party.
No, I mean, what geographic location did this house party
Oh.
occur in or near?
First house party happened at the Thompsons' place. It was like
Okay,
60 or 70 people.
all right. So
And
your entire town.
I got pretty much smirk. I got her phone number because I didn't know she was a vampire then. She was just really pretty. So I gave her a ring. She sent me nudes. Look, look. So that shows built the
No,
phone.
I can't know
Nope.
this.
Nope, not looking at dead body.
I mean, she don't look very dead. She doesn't look underage either.
Look at that. Look at it, Bill.
Nope.
Look at it.
I
Nope.
refuse to look at it. Continue with this horrible tale.
I then met with her, had a chat, had a flirt, did a usual thing. Picks up the beer bottle and takes another hefty drain. I then, ooh, that went down the wrong way. Ooh. I then did something related to being a Shadow Lord. Makes the like karate hand motion with his hands.
I'm sorry, but for a while you're not the Lord of Shadows. For a while you're the corpse lover, okay?
No, I didn't. Did Shadow Lord things and negotiated, and found out that apparently there are, I think, different types because she mentioned people that can do things with shadows. But she wasn't one of them. But her and I are sort of a little arrangement going where we pass each other information that we need to know about things.
Anton, you've gotten us involved, balls deep, no less, with the
We are
Walking
not
Dead.
in on balls deep. She doesn't know about any of you guys. She only knows I'm the only one out here. She thinks I'm actually part of a larger organization.
Wait, there's a larger organization of werewolves?
I totally
Hmm.
bullshit.
Oh,
It was beautiful.
I wonder if there's like a whole werewolves association and they have like dues and shit.
She said organization, so I went, yeah, no, my organization wouldn't be happy to know you either. So she seemed to buy it.
Maybe it's like a Mason Lodge thing.
Look,
Yeah.
If anyone asks, we're just going to say we are the Werewolf Union. I think that's the way we should go with it.
Nah, I think we should be calling it the Illuminati, the Werewolf Illuminati.
Look at the entire.
We are the Lords of Shadow.
Yeah, you know what? We'll just keep working on that. We'll workshop that later. We'll have a board
Okay.
meeting.
It turns
Lord's
out as
Illusion?
well. It turns out that she knows. Remember that people I told you, all the people in the woods with the weird drugs and the weird faces and shit?
Yes, vaguely.
That woman there is also a vampire. And they don't like each other.
So we have
So-
city vampires and woods vampires.
Pretty much.
And
But
this is the road we're walking on to get killed by no shit vampire ninjas.
hang on, hang on. She also told me that if we take care of that person, she'll leave us alone because we did her a favor.
You know, we have zero reason to believe that she won't
Oh.
just do what everyone else in history has done and
I
kill the
agree with-
assassins.
Yeah,
I
agree
like the
with
implied
you.
threat there.
Vampire assassins now? What the fuck have you guys been doing?
See,
Look,
I just had one bad night, and all of a sudden, you guys are acting like crazy shitlords. I don't even know what to do with
Look.
this shit.
lady, girl,
Lady, girl.
lady, girl.
no,
here's the
you're in
deal.
trouble.
If she punches you, I'm gonna laugh, and I'm gonna give her
I
$5.
would not be the first time that a teenager has struck me this week. So, our next actual big thing that we actually need to know shit worry about actually is fucking Magadon. You
Matt,
know, that thing that's our job.
Yeah, well, she's of the worm too, the vampire lady. Not the one that I met. No, she's clean.
what?
How? I'm not even gonna get into metaphysical politics with vampires. Okay.
I'm just saying, those people that are selling the drugs up in the woods have worm taint. So the vampire lady has worm taint. Now the other vampire lady who doesn't have worm taint doesn't like the one that has worm taint, so she must be on our side because she doesn't like her one. I'm assuming 'cause she has worm.
Okay. You know what? For Maury
Let me try
first.
to suss out some truths here, okay? One, that vampire lady you met, cool, awesome, nice flow of information, not our friend. Two,
Oh, she's not.
the
she's not-
vampire in the woods, okay, definitely a more direct threat that we can go ahead and lay eyes on, and which should probably go ahead and eradicate. Three to Bill, Megadon, definitely a much more insidious threat, but a threat we don't have a lot of information on quite yet.
I mean, they're
Got
pumping
3 truths
out
down?
fucking possessions like nobody's business. If we let them keep going, this whole area is gonna get glutted.
Anton holds his
What
hand
is
up. It is
Magadon
my turn to
doing?
talk.
Man, I'm getting the whiskey bottle.
Keeps his hand up in the air like he's in school.
Anton, what the fuck?
I was waiting for my turn.
He goes
What?
ahead and hands over a stick that he randomly grabs out of his ass. This is now the talking stick. That was it to you.
I know about the actual relationship of the vampire's drug organization. I know what their weaknesses are, and I've got somebody in the inside. All by myself. She's a
So
human.
are we like gonna kill some people?
Probably.
We're gonna kill the bad people, yes.
I don't know about this.
Oh,
Look.
they're not human.
I mean,
They feed off the vampire lady. That's what she told me.
Here's the deal. When certain weird spirit things get out of control to a certain degree, they produce non-humans that are amazingly destructive to the surrounding area.
Yep.
alright.
And we are mandated to go and deal with such threats, usually with gratuitous amounts of violence.
Mandated by what?
Those people that she's employing are those type of people, by the way.
The world, I guess. That's why we are the way we are.
Yep.
Oh, I see.
It might be a little bit more complicated than that, but he goes and scratches his head. Haven't gotten like an entire thesis on why we're doing the things that we're doing quite yet.
I see. Are you sure there isn't a werewolf Illuminati that we can refer to?
I personally wish that I had someone I could personally answer to, but for lack of any better way to explain this, metaphysically speaking, we're what's known as a natural predator.
Oh, I mean, weren't we always just natural predators?
More so now than before we were fuzzy.
That's a good point. I mean, the idea that people like us, shape changers, just go ahead and like manifest or awaken or spawn whenever we're really needed to go ahead and like use our claws and teeth, that makes a little bit of sense.
We're dicks, they're assholes.
Somebody else has also seen Team America.
Fuck yeah.
But besides, it works like you can have these things called banes, which can manifest through intent, but also through the corruption that was already there in a person, which is resided through Tate. And Tate has varying level of degrees, like a cheesecake.
Cheesecakes have degrees.
Yeah, they do.
I'm personally still trying to figure out how this process goes ahead and works and how to reverse it.
Oh, you should watch it. It's fascinating.
Okay.
It's creepy. It's not. It's not fascinating. It's creepy as shit.
But
I bet.
yeah. Look, we're all expected to fight, but we do have our own skill sets. Sage over here is incredibly talented at talking to spirits.
Spirits. This is a thing.
Yeah, you'll get drug into that world sooner or later. It gets pretty fucking wild. Anton here is the best fighter we have, period.
And nobody can sneak.
And nobody can sneak like you.
Yes. I am the solid snake of this group.
The other guy can throw a pretty solid punch, and I imagine when he grows up, he'll be a very tough man, if not grindingly ignorant. And I make money. I make lots of money.
How do you make money, William?
Legitimate businesses.
He's the Batman of the group.
He's not Batman. He's more of
it all.
Okay, he's the more, Bruce Wayne of the group.
He's more Oracle than
because your parents are so sad.
Okay, my parents are very alive. I have a 100% alive family.
That's a very core part of his character.
No, okay.
Your analogies are poor.
If anything, I'm Batman. One of my parents is already dead.
Yes, he is.
Anyway, this wasn't really a contest to see who has the saddest story.
No, just
trying to understand what you're trying to get me into. This is
like I said, I make money.
To unpack here, short of the corpse fucking, which is probably the most interesting thing I've heard in a while. And I killed 3 people, remind you.
Yes, and I aided and abetted you, which I just tend to do around here. That's my other skill, is aiding and abetting.
And I'm really sorry about that. I really do.
And then Sage does the thing that he always does. Goes ahead and looks to Penny and simply say, "And how do you feel about that?"
Oh, no.
Yes.
Not good.
Okay. Let's he goes ahead and like sits down cross-legged on the bare ground, goes ahead and pats the floor in front of him. Let's go ahead and like talk this out. Why do you feel bad about it?
I feel bad because I killed people. Now, granted, they were kind of assholes, but in retrospect, I might have overdone it a bit by, tearing their throats out, clawing their faces off. Just a bit overkill.
Okay. It seems like you got a story to go ahead and tell. I mean, what led you to this, ripping the throats of these people?
I got really mad.
You got really mad, but
yeah, because they stole something from a friend. I was just gotten really pissed off.
Okay. You got really mad because these people went ahead and stole something from your friend. And what did they steal from your friend?
It was a book.
Was it an important book?
I don't know. I think it was some sort of textbook.
Okay. Well, was it important to her? Was it important to your friend?
I mean, yeah, she can never get her nose out of a book, so I suppose it was.
Okay. So it was something that was stolen from your friend that was very, very dear to her. Understandable. And who were these people?
Just some, meatheads on the football team.
Okay. What about them just made you so angry?
Well, I mean, they took my friend's book and it was just pissing me off. They wouldn't give it back when I asked for it back. They started doing that one thing, that you see in the movies where they start tossing each other so you can't get it,
All right. And then what happened after that? You said you tore their throats out, but I'm looking at you and you don't seem like you'll be capable of?
Well, to be quite frank, I don't really remember it. I was just there in the aftermath where everybody was, missing their entrails and I was covered in blood. And about, I don't know, how tall was I? About 8 foot? 8 foot? You were there. You were there too. You might not remember. You're kind of drunk now. And you gave me something so... There had to have been something laced in it to just make it worse. She points at Anton.
I didn't give you shit. He's taking the piss in the corner.
No, yeah, you did. Why are you...
Anton!
Anton, what
Anton,
the
goddamn
actual
it.
fuck?
This house is not your
Hmm.
toilet, young man. Disgust.
Anton, there's a whole fucking outside. What are you doing?
Taking a piss.
No, stop. She throws one of the beer bottles at him.
Ow!
You are now
Fuck that
questionably
shit.
housebroken.
It's going now, so I can't.
Yeah, you turn off the fucking hose. I'll come over there, turn it off for you.
Please, not with Bill in the room. He specifically requested that you don't.
Yeah, isn't the
Oh.
sage, Becca?
Smells
She
like
gets
piss
up.
now.
Starts marching. Oh, you find a
You-
way to turn that off.
Like, starts running.
Oh, it's getting everywhere.
She literally
speed.
chases him out of the fucking house. Slams the fucking door behind him.
Now
Fucking
he's just out in the
Christ.
field with the copperheads.
He'll be
He's
fine.
lost to us now.
It's cold in there. Fucking cold-blooded. I don't fuck. He'll be fine. Fucking marches back in. I'm making him clean that shit up.
Don't
Turning
forget
back to
to
Penny.
know that first. They're never gonna learn if you don't. Anyway,
Just my fucking mind. Plonks back down, picks up the whiskey bottle, takes a swig.
So you're 8 feet tall.
well, I mean, I presume I was. I don't really remember at that point. It all just went red.
Hmm. Okay. So, and then you met like our two compatriots back there, and presumably they got you all situated over here, correct?
Well, yeah. And now I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. How about you? How did you end up here in this weird place with people peeing corners like freaking animals?
Oh, they drove me up here. Yeah, I met these two chuckleheads at a restaurant. There was a crow that wanted desperately to speak to Anton over there. I sort of helped the crow like reconnect with his erstwhile friend, and then I showed them Voltron, Zordon.
What? that's literally what happens. She just sits there looking at you really confused.
Okay,
What did I do to deserve any of this?
okay. So he tried to go ahead and like take a hold of the story inside his mind, and simply says, "Okay." Before that moment, my head was like in another place for a good hot second. I mean, I was like, around, seeing things, speaking to things, acting really weird, and then after a night on the beach, I just sort of let my feet go where they go, and I found myself at my little lighthouse, and yeah, I found myself at a little lighthouse, and then I was looking for something. I don't know. I was looking at myself really, and the more I looked at myself, the more things changed around me. I wasn't just like behaving differently. It's like the world was changing around me. I looked at myself. I fell into myself, and when I turned around, Zordon was there. Zordon was a being of light, spirit of light, in a glass tube, and yeah, the name sort of stuck for me.
What is Zordon?
Zordon. Zordon is a spirit of light at a lighthouse in Virginia Beach. It's probably the first thing I talked to on the other side.
And its name is actually Zordon because I think I saw it in a television show once. You ever heard of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers?
Dee, 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 dee.
That's right. I think I was in preschool at the time or something when I first saw them. It was reruns then. It'd been a while.
Okay. Yeah. I might have been like the origin of the name Zordon to that particular spirit because he didn't feel like giving me anything else than just I am the light.
Anyway, this conversation and all this, did something actually happen, or is Anton pissing in the corner and bragging about getting laid?
I'll give you a pause in that Anton has been outside screaming for Heidi and screaming at the trees asking where Heidi is. And eventually, as this continues, y'all will hear the kind of muted, like, patter, 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 and the door open and shut. Becca's just rubbing her face.
No one is staying in this place, are they?
Look, there might be something to it, but for now, it's just him screaming outside. That apparently somebody went out after him. I'm sure it'll be fucking fine. Maybe.
I think I would be more appalled with the vampire thing if I didn't know what I already know about myself. So I'll buy it for now. But it's still fucking weird.
What bothers me is all the things I don't know.
I mean, fair enough. You got a point.
What do you not know then, Bill?
I don't know the nature and limitations of vampires, what their interests are, what if they're organized, why they're organized, how many there are, what their relation is to us, whatever little piece of strife there is between these two. I'd like to know if that's part of something broader. And oh yeah, whether or not they're likely to turn on us. Because as much as Anton's downplaying it right now, he may as well have buddied us up to this goddamn thing.
Well, I mean, you guys told me not to tell anybody about what was going on, and I haven't. I assume there's a good reason for that.
Yeah, I'm also kind of worried about the concept of hunters of the supernatural, because if we exist, I guarantee you someone's gotten the bright idea to put a bullet in our heads.
I mean...
Well, it's never mind that people think you're fucking crazy anyways.
I don't exactly not blame them. Anyway, so this, I mean, yeah, I suppose this vampire thing is something we should look into if they're interested in some sort of alliance or something.
Yeah, we're going to have to shift priorities. This has become an emergent threat.
I guess so. Yes.
Look, if
And
he's
after that,
he's talking about what I think he's talking about. I took him with me to do a fucking meet with our supplier. And yeah, partway through he wigged the fuck out, pulled a gun on Yosef.
Oh, so now we're feuding with the drug gang. Cool.
Oh, let me tell you, my supplies just fucking dried up. I've got what I've got. But yeah, the chances of them selling to us at this point, as opposed to trying to gun us the fuck down when we go for our next meetup, not looking so hot. And I don't know what the fuck he saw or heard. I didn't see it, but he said there was something out there and lost his shit.
Well, Becca, I'm going to drop a hot tip, and maybe you should just get out of the drug game.
You gonna help me fucking lift cars then? Because that's the only other way we make money.
I might have some ideas, yes.
She shrugs.
I will work on an alternative source of income for you and your father, okay? Something legitimate so that you don't have to sweat this shit anymore.
You can talk to Pops.
I'll talk to the man. We'll see what we can do, because frankly, like, you want my opinion, all this illegal shit, I understand it's lucrative, but it's also extremely risky.
Why do you think we move so much?
Well, I like you. I like Ambrose. So we're going to figure out a way to get you to a place that's approximate with where you want to be, and also no longer involved in shady dealings that might get you gunned down to meetups because Anton has a bad feeling.
There's another shrug. You said there was someone there. I didn't fucking see her. I didn't hear her. I mean, Yosef said his sister was there, so I suppose he wouldn't have said anyone was there if there wasn't.
Okay, I'll just add this Yosef character onto the list of people we have to worry about, and I will cook something up. You know, maybe you two could just charge normal people an arm and a leg for automotive type services.
Oh, we do that. Ain't nobody
Oh.
else as good with elbow deep in a car as we are.
In which case, okay, I can definitely help you.
I'm gonna say, how many people in fucking Natural Bridge you think got that kind of money?
Not many, so we're gonna have to work on marketing.
There's an eyebrow quirk.
If you get an income stream, a consistent one from, oh, say, Roanoke, it'll probably plus you up enough that you can lay off of this shit. Trust me, Roanoke has plenty of stupid people who don't know how to fix their own cars.
Yeah, probably. And probably about 8 million fucking dealerships that they want to go to because that's where they bought their car.
But the grand secret of all mom and pop, or I guess father-daughter in this case, auto shops, is convincing the good people that the dealership's ripping them off, which they are.
And that they're sending me to college. She kind of smirks.
Yeah, why don't you just throw in that classic stripper line while you're at it?
Yeah, might as well. It
Might as well.
works.
If it works.
Done the dollar bills and might get me some. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go fucking check and make sure he's not dead in the ditch out there.
Probably got bitten in the snake 8 times by a copperhead.
Yeah, nor that. But hey, like I said, it's fucking cold out. You can
Never
probably
strike
fall on
once.
a copperhead, and that
It's
probably
always
wouldn't
like
do shit.
5 times.
Yeah, they're assholes. And she fucking finally hoists up, starts ambling towards the door. And yeah, it's you'll hear the door crack open, and it's like, Heidi, is he fucking dead? No. And there will be, I imagine, theatrical noises as Heidi is trying to help Anton get back up the stairs and into the house.
Yeah, because eventually just settles to sitting down outside, lighting a cigarette. Doesn't light it, lights it backwards. Figure out, doesn't throws his lighter in the fucking grass because he knows it's not working. But it totally is.
That boy is a mess.
Yeah, maybe. How are you adjusting to everything after Yerba? I don't know what to describe it, so I'm just going to call it slipping sideways.
Honestly,
Igniting.
I don't know if you could call this adjusting. I went home for a bit. Everyone's kind of acting weird around me now. I don't really know why. Fortunately, no one seems to understand or remember what happened. I don't know if you guys did something about that.
No, that's a side effect of us just being the way we are. We can't beat cameras, but we can beat the human mind pretty easily.
Really? So they just don't remember something like that.
And they tend to freak out and run away.
Just kind of nods. Okay. Right.
As for people treating you different, it's happened to me in particular, to Anton a little bit too. I guess it just comes with the package.
Yeah, no one really wanted to be around me that much. It was kind of
I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
my friends weren't really talking to me or anything.
Yeah, you in a normal life mostly parted ways, young lady. I don't have a lot of advice to give you on that front because, frankly, becoming a werewolf is the best thing that ever happened to me.
Really?
Yeah.
How could
Yeah,
that?
I got to kill my boss, which I feel less and less bad about as time goes on. I own a business now. I finally got this desk that I always wanted, and I have my own employee. I'm making more money than I ever did. At this point, I'm actually ahead on my mortgage payments. Other than nearly dying a bunch of times, being a werewolf's been pretty fucking great for me.
I guess we'll see.
From some of us, you know, it's a welcome change. For other of us, we're still trying to go ahead and work things out. Me, day by day. Was beach bum before, beach bum now.
That's nice. Anyway, that's it. I was just checking in with everybody, and then I heard something about, you know, whatever. If you need my help with something, I'm not really sure what I could do though. But help.
We're all very naturally good at killing things. You'll find your stride. That's probably what we're going to be up to next.
Sage
She's
does
just
the same
uncomfortable with
thing.
this idea.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, you can go now.
Okay. Sage does a Sage thing and asks, "And how do you feel about that?"
Not good.
What do you have a problem with then?
The killing? I mean, is that really unusual?
No, it's not unusual. He goes ahead and like scratches his head a little bit.
Look, I'm not asking you to change my mind or try to help me figure this out. I don't think anyone really can. I have to figure this out on my own. But
Well,
just existing here in this, I guess, hole I'm stuck in is good enough, I can assure you. Listen to me talking like I'm talking to my daddy when I'm really, really upset. Anyway, don't worry about it. It's fine.
if you go ahead and say it's fine, then it's fine.
Yeah,
From
it's
here
fine.
on out, you get to go ahead and make your own decisions. From what I could go ahead and tell, the first time you Mighty Morph, you didn't have a decision in that matter.
No, I guess it didn't.
We do appreciate you coming by. We do appreciate you checking in with us. I mean, he goes ahead and jerks a thumb out the window. People out there, take a thumb, hang up. Being what we are, they're going to go ahead and push us away. If they want to push us away, that's fine.
I think maybe we should hide the alcohol from him.
Looking out.
Rebecca finally putters back in after helping Anton both get and hold a fucking lit cigarette. Leaves him with Heidi. And as she's walking in, kind of wiping her hands off on her jeans. And to be fair, this is the first time he's gone fucking bananas on the booze. He's had access to it too.
Well, I mean, I guess. I still think we should probably keep him from doing this frequently.
I'll sit on him next time.
All right. Well, I was just checking in, everybody. I was going to head back home before it gets dark. Is that
All right.
Yeah, we're all still alive.
Okay, well, I'll be back in soon. Right.
Well, good luck. Careful on your drive. It's already gotten pretty dark.
Right.
Sage is going to go ahead and stand up from his squat position.
Oh, and don't trip on Anton on your way out.
I'll make no promises. Good night, everybody.
See you.
She will head out.
There's a wave when you head outside. Heidi's hunkered down next to Anton, trying to make sure he doesn't fall over or anything. She gives a little wave too.
Night, Heidi.
Night.
She'll head to her car.
So, Bill, how's that Excel spreadsheet coming along?
It is large and vast.
It is filled with numbers
Yes.
and equations.
No equations, just numbers.
Okay.
Bill continues to drink.
Sage, for his part, is going to go ahead and try to make his polite exit.
Later,
Yeah.
Sage.
Anton stumbles back in eventually, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah. Heidi will help you back in. Make sure you don't fall the fuck over.
No, I'm fine. Told you I'm fine. Just walking towards the bedroom.
And Heidi fusses and follows. Becca kind of flicks a glance over. Looks over to Bill. You good?
Yep. Just me and drinking and thinking about this fucking mess we're in.
It'll probably sound better when he's sober.
I'm sure he'll make it sound better.
I heard that. Looks over. It's better. It's not that bad. She's part of an organization. She probably duped me. And so in the end, he picks up about 2 more. Probably part of more organization that have a set of rules and organizations. I've just tried to politically motivate her against that one. So yeah, we're picking sides, but it's a side to be a useful tool in Pat's Bill's head.
I'm fucking like it.
Mm-hmm.
Really picking up 2 more bottles.
Yes. He's walking towards his room.
You gonna make me take those from you?
I mean, you probably could. I don't have the energy to move faster than you.
Yeah, and you're gonna puke all over your bed. You drink that shit.
Probably.
Oh my fucking! She finally hoists herself up. Come on.
Doesn't have the energy to run away, so he just walks, knowing she's going to take them off. But he's just like, I can dream, as he's stretching out his hands.
Yeah, she follows after and takes the booze, but gives his back a rub. Like, come on, buddy, you're gonna go lay down.
Besides, if worse comes to worse, she'll probably kill me before the rest of you guys, because she has no clue about you. It's all me. So don't worry about it, Bill. I'll be dead.
It's
the bed.
Heidi, I'm gonna put a fucking trash can over here. If he starts making those funky noises, just fucking roll him half off the bed. Heidi's like kind of nodding and looking anxious and darts into the room behind him. Becca finally does in fact grab a fucking little trash can, disappear briefly into the room, come back out closing the door. Right, because that wouldn't worry anyone.
Yeah, I've noticed. It's been this way ever since we offed his dad.
I mean, to be fair, she finally plunks down, snags up the whiskey bottle again, just kind of holds it. A lot of y'all came in real fast. Like, I just found out about you fuckers around time you came in. Kind of points the bottle at him.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Fucking, he needs to get used to having other people working with him. He still only lets me in on half a shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
Just, at the risk of sounding like a sympathetic chick, give him a break. He's been doing it by himself too fucking long. Still tries to do everything by himself.
I know he does. Just, I don't know.
Don't worry, I'll yell at him once the hangover's over. If he even gets hangovers anymore. And he glances accusatorially back at the door.
I mean, I'm sure you will, and I'm sure he'll take it on the chin in the moment. I don't know. It's fucking easy to forget he's just a kid.
Yeah.
I honestly wish I was more of a fucking help to this situation, but I'm about as good with people as a grease fire is with fucking insurance payments.
I mean, kind of tilts her head a little bit. You stabilize him some. He talks
Okay.
shit, but he likes you.
Yeah. I didn't expect that so many people would be fucking looking at us over life or death shit, no less. Trying to keep them corralled alone takes most of our energy.
At least they're all coming back here now.
Yeah. Still don't know what to do about the one upstairs.
He's calmed down. He let Heidi go in and talk to him.
Heidi has that effect on people.
Yep.
At this point, he's officially missing. I made some decisions that I'm not proud of.
I mean, won't it just mean when he comes back they'll be relieved he's alive?
Depending on how well he lies, yeah.
Well, there you go.
Unfortunately,
Matter if
when
it
we
really comes
scooped him
down to
up,
it, he stays missing.
yeah, that might be in his favor considering the mass field burning that we caught him during.
How far did you catch him?
He was on the other side. But
Well, yeah, but like, where? Like gestures out beyond the fucking walls?
Charlottesville.
Yeah, that's a good hike from here.
Yeah. Even I'm not immune to this anger shit. He pissed me off.
She shrugs. I thought I got fucking mad. I'll take it to another level.
Yeah, and it's with us all the time. And I mean all the time.
You want me to bring over my heavy bag?
No, I don't want to make doing that a habit I get into when I'm angry because I'm always angry.
She shrugs. Works for me.
It's just a recipe for disaster. I don't know. I guess I just gotta hold it together and try to be the adult in the room.
Take up jogging. Kind of grins.
Bill just grimaces. Yeah, with my smoking habit, that'll go great.
Is that even a thing anymore? I saw Anton fucking magic away a goddamn burn on his arm.
I
Pretty
don't know.
good time.
Maybe. Honestly, figuring out how to fix you and Ambrose's situation is a welcome distraction.
I mean, we do what we're good at.
I know, but I'm also not going to forgive myself if you two get dead because Anton flipped his fucking gourd.
Oh. She kind of glances back towards the room. Heidi's been fucking distracted, but my dad taught her something. Should help. At least with here. Dad already did it back at our place.
Okay.
Says great father owl, grandfather owl is watching over us or some shit. But
Cool.
just let everyone know you need I think she needs a piece of hair or something. She needs something from everybody.
I'll work on it. Just be ready to learn how to do inspections because those are a major revenue source.
Oh, we already know how to do that shit.
Cool. Then I just have to worry about everything else to do with funneling Roanoke customers your way.
I mean, if you can come out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, the mountains, I'll be real impressed.
I don't know. Maybe I'll just, if I can save enough capital, then maybe you guys could get a location, a more lucrative position.
Yeah, well, you know what the best way to get a good lump of money is?
Don't.
She just kind of grins. Works.
I'm sure.
Keeps us afloat.
It's time to find a new fucking float, lady.
Look, man, you try moving every couple of years. Finding other ways to make that kind of money.
I get it. I'm sure. That door is closed.
Huh. Yeah. Still got whatever backstock we got, and Anton did something to it. Says it's clean now. Whatever that's supposed to fucking mean.
Whatever that means.
Shrugs.
figure it out in the morning.
Yeah. She kind of glances back in. I'll come back around with coffee and some fucking migraine pills. He's gonna be some kind of fucked up when he wakes up.
That he is. As Bill upends his bottle.
And you're looking to join him, so yeah, I'll bring a bottle. Need a first aid
Excellent.
kit here anyways.
And just Bill keeps going an unhealthy amount. And then eventually, like, looks at what little's left. And like, he tries to set it down, just goes kerclunk. But there's too little left to actually spill out. And then he stares at the bottle for a long time, and eventually gets like this, curls up on the couch, and shuts his eyes.
Micah just kind of shrugs. Fuck it. Then she actually comes over and like, yeah, in the nation it would be demeaning, but to her it's just kind of, it's nice. Walks over and just gingerly like ruffles between his ears and along the back of his neck. Like, you got this, man. And finally goes and saunters out the door. I think there, for now, we will call it. Da-na-na.